We'd like to introduce you to a woman who was born into a privileged life, but eventually found herself living on the streets. Things changed for better when she immigrated to Canada 18 years ago, and now she's giving back. Susan Hay joins us now with tonight's Making a Difference. Susan.
Hey, Alan, and good evening, everyone. The Southern Africa Embrace Foundation is based in Toronto, and it supports the well-being of marginalized women, children, and youth in 7 countries across Africa. Led by humanitarian Sindy, whose main focus is empowering young females because she believes gender equality is achievable.
We need to become self-sustainable.
Sindy Bernard is a humanitarian, moderator, and motivational speaker who has graced world stages sharing her story of overcoming life's challenges.
Girls and young women with equal rights.
Her career grew within the international development sector, and in 2020, Sindy was nominated for a doctorate in political science, public policy, and administration from Northwest University in South Africa, a place Dr. Sindy calls home. What was life like for you growing up in Africa?
Phenomenal, Susan. I am privileged. I'm one of the people that are here today because I had a really good upbringing. I went to some of the best schools, that much I can tell you. Once my father passed away, that's when things started changing for the family.
Their sole provider was gone, and politically Zimbabwe was changing. So her mother made the difficult decision for Sindy to move from her beloved Africa to the United States.
I ended up homeless in New York. I lived on the subway, Susan. I lived at Madison Square Garden. I faced every threat that you could think of. There was this burning fire inside of me. Something was going to change about my life.
She immigrated to Canada in 2005 as a political refugee claimant. And while staying at a shelter in Toronto, Sindy took advantage of the opportunities available to newcomers. She registered for further education and volunteered in several community-based organizations to help others new to this country.
Canada has a very good culture of integrating people into the system through volunteering.
Eventually, she studied social work, political science, and nonprofit management at Toronto Metropolitan University. Then, in 2010, Sindy founded the Southern Africa Embrace Foundation.
This is the vision. Let's use the opportunity of being here to change lives where we come from.
From adversity to triumph, Sindy uses her story to advocate for the protection and rights of young females. How are you making them more resilient, empowered, and educated?
We teach them how to farm crops so that they become self-sustaining. They're no longer having to depend on an organization to come and put money in their hands.
Focusing on women empowerment, education, and HIV awareness through programming, Sindy and her team are truly changing lives.
We have over 25,000 people that have been beneficiaries of the programs that we deliver.
Strength of the woman.
As much as we are resilient to help them, they are also very resilient.